Happy New Year's 2022 tomorrow. Kind of crazy, right? My house is a mess here. I just moved to Florida, but you guys have been on me, so I wanted to get my predictions out here. Sorry, my hair here. So wishing you all a magical New Year's Eve tonight. Stay safe wherever you guys are. Hey, Amy, nice to see you. Going to do my predictions. Before I finally had time, I haven't really had time with my move and everything, but I had time here. I kind of am doing this different. First, I'm going to tell you what I see coming up in 2022. And then I also wrote down the way I channel, even for my own life, is I can write down month and I can just tell you what the theme's going to be and what's coming up in that month. So I went every month till, hey Tabitha, I know Party Hardy, hey Cassandra. It's funny because I went every month to, I think it was November. November I got nothing. I'm like, hope we're still around. I don't know, maybe as we go further into 2022, I'll be able to pick up some more stuff here. Hey Mona, nice to see you guys. Happy New Year's. Everybody stay healthy and well tonight, safe. Make sure you stay safe, no drinking and driving, get Uber, okay? So I'm just excited. Hopefully I get to go to bed at a reasonable time because I've been unpacking and I'm actually going shopping again today for furniture. But let's get started on 2022. So the biggest thing I see the theme this year is being a rebirth and a destruction and rebirth is what I'm feeling, and also separation. We're moving into universe right now is the veil's getting very thin between heaven and earth. And so what that means is energetically things are going to happen really, really fast. And this is why it's so important to keep your thoughts positive, to keep your vibes high, to keep your frequency high, because whatever you say, whatever you think is going to bounce right back into your life so much faster than we used to be. And the other way is to work with energy. I am a manifesting queen, love to share with everybody how to manifest. And this is going to be a great year to manifest, but we're going to be manifesting differently than I think what we're brought up to be. A lot of times people think that we're supposed to be working really hard and doing the action and taking action physically, but really now it's going to be energetically. So this is really awesome once you learn how to manipulate energy, because seriously, it's as much as thinking it, feeling it, saying it, taking ownership of it energetically, and boom, it's going to end up in your lap. Hey Lori, hey Denise, you guys coming here live. And letting you guys know before I get started here, I am doing a webinar. I really want to get you guys manifesting a magical 2022. So I want to teach you how to be the energy alchemist that you are, and to be the magic wand that you are. And so in my webinar, I'm doing a manifesting magic webinar. I pushed it to January 7th, next Saturday, whatever next Saturday is, because I was in my move here and really want to work with you guys. I'm going to clear energetically. We're going to do an energy healing, energy cord cuttings, just cutting out all the shit of 2021, clearing all the low vibes and really increasing your frequency. Like I said, it's going to be so important to increase your frequency. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be realigning your chakras, upping your frequency, and teaching you how to work with energy to manifest the most amazing, magical 2022. So if you want to join my webinar, it's only $77. I'm keeping it really reasonable because I really want to get you guys manifesting magic, especially in 2022 and starting the year off fresh. And we have a new moon January 2nd. So it's all amazing, magical, cosmic time to put the energy out there. So make sure to check that out. My couple other announcements too before I get started here too is my Manifesting Goddess group. Love my goddesses, and yes, it's just for women, sorry guys, but I love to help you step in your power, heal you, and teach you how to manifest. And that's a monthly membership group. It's a private monthly membership group, and I'm kind of changing some things up in that starting actually next week. And it's only $47 right now for the monthly group. It is going to be going up January 15th, but once you're locked in at that rate, you're there forever. So it's going up to $77. So get in now. And the other cool thing that I'm doing with my Manifesting Goddess group, not only am I going to be doing the same thing I have been doing, which channeling, giving a group reading for everybody, but also channeling. We work with guides, work with animal totems. We're going to be working more with animal totems and our goddesses too, and give you guys soul work to manifest. That's what the whole group's all about. But I'm also going to be doing private readings in there, or messages and card pulling and everything too, for those of you that catch me live on Mondays, Monday at 11 a.m. And then the last Friday of the month, I always do go in there and do a reading for the weekend too. So all month, every Monday I come on at 11 a.m. Pacific or Eastern time. I have to remember that because I just moved. Eastern time. And then Fridays I come on and do a weekend reading. So now I'm going to be giving you guys private messages for everybody who's in my group on Monday, the first Monday of the month at 11 a.m. if you catch me live, and then Friday on the last Friday of the month at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure to check that out. I'm still going to be coming on every Monday, but that's the time that I'm kind of giving you guys a bonus here because I'm excited to be working with you guys. Hey, Tabitha. Yes, for me and my horses. Yay, Tabitha and Lori. Nice to see you guys there. So that's the first announcement. And then I have my webinar, my Manifesting Goddess group, and I am extending my special. I had a Christmas special, December special, and I haven't been able to fit everybody in with my moves. So I am extending it only for January, but you got to get on my books right now. I'm already almost scheduled here in January. And I will be doing a lot of live events here in Florida. So my special is you save $300, and it is an energy healing, clearing, and open up your frequency to whatever you want to manifest. I clear all the blocks and raise your frequency to what you want to manifest in 2022. And then also a 30-minute reading, and it's all for $500. And I do this all energetically, phone reading, so you don't have to be here live. And just make sure you like message me soon here, because so I am extending that special. Just giving you guys heads up on that. Yeah, Amy. So now Amy's my group. So Amy, Mondays is going to be 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when I'm going to come on every Monday. But the messages to people will be only the first Monday of the month. And then if you don't catch me live then, it'll be on Friday, the last Friday of the month at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think are you Pacific Standard Time? I think you're 3 hours behind me, right? Okay. And I just mentioned that today to Amy in the Facebook group that I went in there live today too. And I gave you guys some new soul work today too. So make sure to check that out. Normally I don't go in there on Fridays and do soul work, but tonight's New Year's Eve. So I really want to make sure that. Okay. So those are my announcements here. So let's get into 2022 predictions. I wrote some things down here. First, I just channeling the whole year. I know a lot of you are like, well, when is COVID going away? Hate to tell you, but I see a lot new strains coming in, and I see a lot new stuff coming in with COVID. It's not going away. Okay. So the stuff of them keep on saying like, oh, the vaccine, the booster, it's bullshit. It's not going away. And biggest thing, so everybody knows right now too, even the people that are jabbed, can't say this too much, they are still getting it. It's not going to ward off anything. Like that is the biggest BS right now. So just know that they're going to try to continue to say, oh, if you do this and you do that. And it's funny because they've been saying this and it hasn't been, it just surprises me how much that people are still believing Fauci, and it's just crazy juju. So I do see that continuing. I do see some new strains coming in, especially around summer. I do feel it's also the rebirth. So there is also, it's kind of cool. And I just posted last night on here about the earth, the universe is going to be coming alive in 2022. COVID can stay. Yeah, so Tabitha, the whole thing about illness, and I was having this discussion the other day with a nurse, and I'm a health intuitive, so I will tell you, COVID, the worst than COVID is stress. Stress and fear will do more to your whole body and your whole immune system and your life more than anything. And so just know that, just keep your immune system high, whether it be COVID or anything else. You just want to keep your immune system. We've had our immune system. There's no changing in our immune system. We've had it forever. And just because something new comes in doesn't mean that our immune system can't be beautiful and fight things off. So just really keep upping the immune system. Vitamin D is essential, just going outside in the sun. Very easy, very simple. Also the red light therapy, like I told you guys, I'm a big fan of my red light. I use it every day. I would highly recommend that. Also the ozone machine, ozonate your water, ozonate your house. It kills all bacteria, it kills everything. And that's it. Yeah. Yeah, Tabitha. Yeah, totally. So anyways, I do feel that's going to continue up. And I also see the USA breaking down. So USA is going to be breaking down. Washington, D.C. is going to be breaking down the way it used to be. So we're going to get to a time where we do not have the president, which has already been like this, where the president is not going to have so much say, and it's already been this way. Well, that's going to start continuing and having more, the governors are going to start having more say. And I am going to post on here, I did post on my private page, my Vicky Miller page, I posted JP Sears, what he just posted about New York laws. Oh my God, about a governor trying to have so much say. It's worse than Hitler times. So I will post it on here about what's going down January 5th for New York. And if this passes, guys, I don't think it will pass. I hope to God it won't, but we only have so much say. There's all this stuff behind that doesn't really even matter what we think or vote on. But if so, oh my God. And if you're in New York, get out like ASAP, because it is scary. 14-year-olds will be considered the state property, no longer the property of us, and they can put you away in a concentration camp just because, and not even have a test or anything. I mean, it's pretty scary. So make sure you check that out, okay? Yay, Melanie, you made it live here. Christine, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, even keeping your immune system. I mean, hello, we are human beings. We are going to get sick. We are going to get things. So that's just the way it is. But make sure to check that out. So I do feel 2022 is going to be a separation where the United States is going to continue to break down. And we are going through a rebirth. So the whole universe is going through a whole rebirth into this new energy that I was talking about. And it's moving into 2024. So this is a continuing, evolving, and moving, and breaking down old structures, breaking down all rules, all laws. Constitution will be changing. The Constitution, I don't know exactly what will be new, but I do see new rules and laws coming up with the Constitution. As we already know, it doesn't really matter if it's in the Constitution right now or not, because they're doing whatever. Hey, Emma, good to see you here too. So I do feel that United States will be breaking down where the governors are going to have more say-so. So each governor in each state. So this means the blue states will have a lot of rules, laws. There's going to be a lot more confinement and a lot more, that's why you got to look at the New York thing. And one of the reasons why I'm out of California too, there's going to be a lot of upheaval there in the blue states. Red states are going to be obviously more open and free, but it's also going to trickle down to the governor. So even if you do have a blue state or you have a red state, it's going to be into the governor of what has say so. And I actually even feel the governors kind of becoming the presidents of the United States. If you want to look with each state, the states will be breaking down, and weather is going to be coming alive like crazy. So we've already had the storms, we've already had that. And when I said that the universe is going through this purge, through this rebirth, I've had 5 kids. So, you know, giving birth sucks. It hurts. It's a lot of shit you go through. It's a lot of emotional, physical stuff. But when you get to the birth part, it's all worth it, because you're like, oh my God, I have this beautiful baby. Well, this is what we're doing now universal wise, is we are doing breaking down of all the old structures, all the old ways, which means the school system, the banking, the money, the way we do everything, the government, everything's being broken down. And I said this from day one, United States is going to be the most affected, because United States karmically is getting, it's shit, okay? Karmically, we are one of the wealthiest nations. And so karmically, the United States is one of the nations that are going to be really being hit hard, karma-wise too. Going wherever you feel you're being drawn to, that's the number one, listening to your intuition. The other thing in 2022, I see everybody's intuition just like coming alive like crazy. So your psychic abilities are going to be so much bigger and better. This is why anybody been being dizzy or a little stomach issues or just feeling kind of funky and off, is what this is called is a shift. When you are going through a shift, your energetic body is expanding like crazy. Your psychic body is getting bigger and bigger, and then your physical body has to play catch up. So that's also what's going on. And a lot of times too, you get sick too. E-currency, yes, Melanie. I'm going to get into this. So a lot of people are going to ask me this right now. Yeah, money. The currency of money is going to go cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is going to be 2022. I see the theme becoming much more popular. It already has been popular. I would highly suggest to start to get into it right now, to start putting your money into crypto. I do see around April, May, and I'm going to go month to month here in a minute. I do see a fall of the market. The stock market's going to fall and never ever be the same. The cash system, the banking system, I kept hearing the word debanking. So try to get off the bank as much as you can, because also banking is a way of being controlled. They have control of you. Yeah, ready to shift. Yay, Tracy. So the banking, I would definitely do cryptocurrency. I know you guys are going to ask me about Bitcoin. There's many other ones to do. Bitcoin, I do feel is going to be better. But I do feel that there's some other cryptocurrencies too that can be good. And knowing that even and this might be a private reading for each person too, because a private reading I can go right in there and tell you I've saved people millions of dollars, and I've helped people get millions of dollars, because I can read into the energy and tell you what's going to happen and where to invest and what is good for you. But I do feel cryptocurrency overall is the way to invest into the future. And technology too, I see technology just going like gangbusters. So if you are going to go into stocks, that is also a thing to think about, anything that's technology. I see new companies being built up. I see new things, really coming forward. Obviously, I have to tell you a funny story. It was years ago, before Zoom, COVID. I remember doing the reading on somebody and they were talking about Zoom, and I'm like, oh my God, I just see Zoom going like so big. But I didn't know why, and then COVID happened, and then look at Zoom. And then, I remember this insurance company in New York, I was doing a reading on this lady, and I just saw her making a shitload of money on this insurance, and then a hurricane hit New York. So that's what I'm saying, I'll see things and I don't necessarily know why, but I just see it happening. So that was funny, because I do feel the Zoom and the technology of online is only going to continue to grow. We are never ever going to go back to the way things were before, where these big companies, malls are going to be falling. Any big companies are going to start falling, because we're going to start doing more things online. I even see colleges starting to be obsolete too, because they're going to be doing more online. Not saying that they still won't be sustaining. I do see colleges, but the way that we do school systems are also going to be changing. And I think that was in here too, that I wrote here. So I do also feel that that is a huge structure and paradigm and shift here on this year, 2022 too, okay? So I'm going to write down here, I put breaking apart. So USA is definitely going to be breaking apart. So much so that I do feel it's going to start this year. I need some water. Hold on 1 minute. I'm talking a lot. So I do feel that the states are going to start pulling out. So different states, obviously Texas and Florida, always number one. So Florida is going to be kind of its own country. So I don't necessarily know what that looks like, but I do know that states will start separating even more by the governor. I know that DeSantis, which I think rocks and love him and would love for him to be the president, but I really don't even see a president in the future. As per se as we've had over one entire nation. But I do feel that, he's talked about getting his own military, but with this comes too, you need your own money system. So I don't necessarily know what that looks like, but I will tell you this is the year, 2022 is the year where you're going to start seeing segregation. I see that it's funny because we're kind of going back in a way. I don't know if you guys know, there's 51 genders. 51 genders. I don't even know what all they are, but this is actually separating people more. There's also roll calling in California. I don't know about here in Florida, but in California, when you say, hey, Vicky, I can say today I feel like a toaster. I can tell you what I feel like. I'm a he, I'm a she, I'm a whatever. And if anything, I think this is actually separating people more, because do we really care? No, we don't. But I feel like that's what we're going into 2022. I see kind of, you're going to have more of a division of people, definitely more of a division. And so go with your soul tribe, wherever your soul tribe is. I do feel the truth is coming out like crazy. So they're going to try to hide it more. The government's going to try to keep on hiding the truth, but it's not going to be able to. So I do see that coming out. And then I see the states kind of doing their own thing and a lot of bickering and going on there. And just like the new rules and laws, you got to check out New York, what they're trying to do on January 5th. That's going to be contagious and kind of go through some more blue states. And I don't even know who thinks of these things. I mean, you have to listen to it. There are all these long, it's seriously like Hitler, Holocaust, concentration camps, insane. Like, I don't even know who sits there and thinks, oh yeah, that's a great idea to put people in concentration camps. I don't know, but I do feel that. So I also got here health, which I already told you guys. There is going to be many more strains of COVID. They are also spraying chemtrails, as many of you guys know. They are spraying to get us sick, and there will be a lot more of those too. I do feel the weather. Okay, so the weather, when I look at this, it's like the universe is coming alive. It's actually a very exciting time too on top of it, because we've never ever had this time like this, where it's just like, woo, everything comes to us all at once. So weather's going to be crazy, and I see a lot of earthquakes in the ocean, a lot of tsunamis. I see earthquakes, tsunamis, and a lot of water, and a lot of fire energy, so volcanoes. I also see the ring of fire coming to life. The ring of fire goes all the way up on the west coast, and it goes around to like Asia. It's pretty much the whole entire ocean over there, and I see it coming alive. Hawaii's really going to come alive too. So is what that means is, and is what I see, and it feels like around springtime is when I feel this, like April, May is when I see this rebelling coming in here. And heat and igniting. I see like this lighter going, like the switch comes on within the universe, and the pole shifting has already started. You can check that out. Actually, maybe I'll post that on Forbes too. The pole shifting has already started. Hey Veronica, nice to see you here. So when that comes alive, you're going to get a lot of volcano activity. You're going to get a lot of earthquakes and a lot of tsunamis. And anytime you have the earthquakes in the ocean, you know, that's when the tsunamis come, and I do feel that happening. And I know some of you guys are going to ask on this coast, because I'm in Florida, you know, and I've heard all kinds of things everywhere. One other thing too, I want to comment on that too. So when the earthquakes come in, you're going to see new ocean life. It's actually very cool. You know, we only know like 10% of our ocean life. And you think of, and when people don't believe in aliens, I'm like, oh my God, look at our ocean life. Look at octopus, one of my favorite animals. It's just amazing, super smart. That is such an alien. And they've been here from beginning of time. So I do see in the ocean life, we're going to find a lot of new animals, because when these earthquakes come in, it's going to open up the ocean floor, and all these animals are going to be coming out, and like big ones. I also see like sharks getting bigger, animals getting bigger, you know, the animals that are ancient coming to life. It's so exciting. I'm so excited to see this. So when you guys see these, let me know, because they're going to be in the news. They're going to be out there. The other thing why I'm in this part of it, aliens and UFOs. Oh my God. I can't show you because it's on my phone right now. My friend, maybe I can. Can I? No, I can't. My other phone is possessed. I'm always trying to use it. It just does whatever it wants on me. So UFOs and aliens. Aliens have been in our government from forever. I did many readings on military officials, and everything I've always seen and said, they've agreed to. They call them different things, though. They call them like B4, 5, 6, 7, I don't know, whatever it was. And I was like, oh, okay, that's your alien. How do you think our technology skyrocketed so fast after the Roswell? You know, it's aliens. And I also believe that there's so many in the military that they allow aliens. I believe there's a treaty where then they let so many aliens take so many people, you know, for their treaty too. But we're going to see aliens and UFOs. And NASA just hired a religious person, like a priest or something, to tell people and help people for in case they encounter aliens, like what the religion aspect of that is there too. I'll try to post that on my Facebook page. It's pretty interesting. And yeah, because people are gonna freak out seeing aliens, but I do see a lot more UFO activity. I see a lot more alien activity, and the UFOs, just even reading to this right now, there's a lot on the East Coast. There's a lot of warm water So around the ocean, you're probably going to see any water, because I see the UFOs going down in the water. So I do see 2022. I see a lot of that too. We will also be able to. The other thing we'll be able to do is to connect to the other beings intuitively too. I mean, I always do this already, but you'll be able to be like, what is that ringing in my ear? Or, what is this different frequency? I feel that normal people will really be able to feel that and sense that. So I do see that in 2022. I already did breaking down. Okay, so I'm going to go month to month here too. So January. New rules, laws, breaking down of government. So they will be popping in, and I just see like boom, 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 really, really fast. And some of them they're going to try to do under the radar until, people see it. But then some people will be very irate, and you're going to see also a lot of people losing it. So this is also a time really being safe. You're protected, but be protected. Don't go places or do things. There's going to be more break-ins. If you guys don't know, like California, you can break in and steal anything up to $900. Newsom put this, and why Newsom's there, that's a whole nother thing, like they kept him there. Up to $900 and nothing happens to you. So this is why there's so many break-ins. This is why a lot of the CVSs are pulling out of some places in California, because people were coming in and breaking in and just getting all these drugs and nothing happens to them. And there's a lot more crime happening because of this, and I do see more crime happening. Check out also 2018 CDC zombie alert. They did a zombie drill, zombie drill. 2019. This is real, people. 2019. They did a zombie drill. So part of this too, I also see people kind of going crazy, 2022. May see some zombies with those aliens. Who knows? So new rules and laws. Okay, February. Weather. February, I got the weather. And so just so you know, I kind of like channeled and just saw some themes coming down here. So weather. Bad storms, earthquake, pole changing. So this is where a lot of things are going to happen in February. Mississippi River, too, has always been a place that I feel there's a lot there. I feel some earthquakes in places that aren't normal, maybe Michigan, Ohio, maybe up in areas there. Also like Wisconsin, there must be some plates around there. And also there's something weird about Mississippi River. I've always felt this. I actually feel the Mississippi River getting wider. I think it might be toward the end of this year, 2022, where it splits off the country, like United States becomes more spread out, I guess. So March, rebirth of structures like schools and government, money. I do feel, I think it was March. Yeah, banking. Okay. Market of homes. I feel that the home prices may fall in some states too, because they've just been going crazy. So I do see there's something in March coming up with banking and the fall of homes. There's going to be also maybe with stocks is where it starts, but there's something major coming March, April time with the banking. I do feel that. Getting back to crypto, do crypto, okay? April, water, storms, flooding. Hawaii coming alive, back to the Ring of Fire. I feel it coming alive. So what does, I even feel like new islands popping up around Hawaii, or maybe Hawaii Island even becoming bigger. I see a lot of energy source. I actually feel that there's going to be, it kind of reminds me of the Atlantean energy there. So I see that really coming alive. I wouldn't even be surprised if you start to see different creatures there, maybe some aliens there. It is a very high energy is Hawaii. So I do feel that that could be happening then. May, which I thought was interesting mind you, I just was seeing what the themes were. Airlines, new companies. So there's going to be something going on with the airlines in May, which wouldn't surprise me because they have all these mandates they can't mandate, and there's going to be a lot of people fighting with that. Hey, Jeannie. Hi, Shelly. Doing this 2022's predictions. So I do see some new companies coming along. I feel they're going to be a little smaller, not so big. So maybe the companies maybe flying like, maybe just the East Coast. You know what's interesting now that I'm reading it? it's probably going to be because blue states and red states and mandates and all this stuff going on. So I don't know if people are going to be able to like fly normally everywhere because there's going to be so many rules, laws, and mandates. So maybe these new companies come in, that these new airlines like East Coast, you know, just goes from like Florida to Midwest, or, you know, different states. I do feel maybe that too. They look smaller. They kind of remind me of JetBlue, just looking at them. So so maybe the old airlines are just kind of going to be folding or going away. Hey Jenny, Happy New Year. Okay, June. Division of states, Mississippi River. June we have the summer solstice. So always around this time is when we also have the next shift. The winter solstice and summer solstice are the most powerful shifts there are. Hey Don, nice to see you, and Darlos. Thank you, Don. Welcome to Florida here. Yeah. So coming alive, separation, bigger of states. This is what I wrote down for June. Division of states, Mississippi River, coming alive, separation, bigger of states, Washington, D.C. going down. Change. It's going to change big time. And, you know, people keep on telling me about the new president. I don't know if we're going to have a new president because each state is going to kind of like either come alive together, kind of break apart. United States is not going to be 50 states of United States. Okay. I just don't see that moving in the future. And maybe United States may be like 32 states, and then another Republican of whatever, I don't know, or maybe Florida, its own country, and this is its own country, but it's definitely going to be mass chaos, dividing, and maybe the new president is more like a cabinet, okay? It's not just one person ruling the whole United States. Separation, bigger of states, Washington, D.C. be changing. This is in June. July, surge of new poison. Yes, you hear me, poison. They're going to poison us. So start growing your own food. Buy food from local farmers. Grow your own food. They're already putting the vaccine in vegetables. Check it out. Poison. There's many ways they poison us. They've been poisoning us for, what do you think MSG is? I mean, they've already been poisoning us so much through food. Population control, that's what this is all is. Chemtrails. So I do feel there's going to be this new surge of poison. I also, even just reading it right now, will be like a sickness, like probably a new COVID strand or whatever they want to call it. But no, they're poisoning us. This is man-made. COVID is man-made, people, like man-made. And I see more of that happening, okay? UK changes. I don't know what this is all about, but that's what came up for me is the UK. There's going to be something that comes up with the UK. Military gets involved. This is all July, so something with the military getting involved too. So maybe maybe, you know, just reading it right now is I'm seeing this kind of chaos of people like just fighting and craziness. So maybe they call in the military to fluoride. Yes, Genevieve, fluoride. Do you guys know the story of fluoride? I'll tell you this right now too. Fluoride dumbs you down. It kills your thyroid. So any of you have thyroid issues, or if you're a woman, anybody period, do not do toothpaste that has fluoride. I do fluoride-free toothpaste. It goes to your thyroid and it dumbs you down. And this is what they did to fluoride back in the Cold War. They dumbed down people because now they're easy to control, and that's what fluoride does. Did you guys also know I watched this really cool documentary on Hitler, on his military? Do you guys also know that he gave them, it was either coke or heroin that's why they would just go crazy and fight and like be shot up and just keep going. Interesting facts. Anyway, so August, new beginnings, new way of schools. So August next year, 2022. Yeah, I'm seeing a new rebirth of school system, as I think there should be a rebirth of school system. We've been teaching the same way from the 1800s. These kids are so much more evolved, they're geniuses, they're amazing. And they can't sit there and just learn the same way. I wouldn't be able to sit there anymore. You'd be bored to death. Think about it. Think about like the way we learned. These kids are not like that, and all the kids will be labeled as ADHD if you try to continue to teach them the same way. They can't sit there like that. Hey Doreen, nice to see you here. So I do see the school systems changing. September, Earth is changing, major earthquakes. a tsunami and something with Hong Kong. Maybe the tsunami's in Hong Kong, but I did see Hong Kong. October, more money, manifesting money. So there is going to be more money coming in October. Woohoo, this is good. Yeah, November, December, I was blank. So I don't know, maybe we get blown up by an asteroid. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe as I get closer into that, I'll be able to channel it. It's kind of funny because I usually can go years out and channel, but who knows? Now things energetically are just so fast, but I will tell you, even with everything here, is align with your intuition, trust and know, bring your vibration up higher, be in a positive story. Your stories are going to be coming true like this. So listen to what you're saying, be aware of what you're saying. And the one thing about 2022, if you want a beautiful life, do not bring any of your past into the future. Open this door, starting fresh, starting new, with new positive stories that reflect your life, okay? So really look at that. Let go of those grudges. The one beautiful thing about 2022 is we are healing our heart space. Mother Earth is healing our heart space. So everything is going to have to sink through your heart. And if you do that, you're going to have a beautiful life, no matter the chaos. Or, weather is one of my favorite things to manifest with. Hurricanes are so powerful and clearing, and they get stuff going, right? So even though there's going to be some earthquakes, there's going to be some stuff, it's a great time to manifest. Making sure you guys do that. So wishing you all a fabulous 2022. Tonight, be safe. Wishing you a great, fun night. One more time too, for those of you who join me, I am having a webinar helping you manifest magic for 2022. January 7th, it's a Saturday. I'm doing a Saturday so everybody can attend to it. It's at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's only $77. I'm going to be clearing the shit out of you, and we're going to be raising the vibration and setting our intentions for a magical 2022 and manipulating energy to make them happen. One of my favorite things to do is manifest. I want to really bring you guys into that. All right, so I will see you guys. And my special is going on too. So if you want a energy clearing, healing, and a 30-minute reading, you save $300. It's only $500, but you got to get on my schedules now. I'm extending that because I haven't got to everybody, and since I moved. But other than that, wishing you guys all a fabulous, amazing 2022. Cheers.